Between employee and employer, which one is more important? Which one do you think that need each other the most? It's not that both of them are not important. Both of them are important. Both of them have a role to play in each other's life. But for me, I would say the role of employer is more important than the role of employee. Why do I say so? If employer have the income to open a small business, if we open a business without employing anyone, he can run it as a family business. But if employee does not have the money to open his or her own business, how is he or she going to cope without employment? So that's why I said the role of employer is more important than the role of employee. Because if employer have the money to open a small business, he can open it and run it without employing anyone. But if employee does not have the income, the capital to open his own business, how is he going to cope without salary? That's why we need to respect our employer. Our employer should also respect us as their employee, because there are some employer who treat their employee like they are doing them favor. You are not doing your employee favor, because without your employee, you can't run your big business alone. So you need them in your life to run your big business. Maybe if you have a big company, you can't run it alone. You need to employ people to help you to run your business. That's why both are important. For the employers, you should also treat your employee well. Of you employer, the way you treat your employee, you treat them like you are doing them favor. You are not doing them favor, because both of you have a role to play in each other's life. You need them in your life the way they need you in their life. So you should treat your employee well, the way it's supposed to be. For the employers, learn how to treat your employee well, because the way some of you are treating your employee is so bad, because you think you are doing them favor. Both of you need each other. You can't do without them. They cannot also do without you. That's why both of you have a role to play in each other's life.